So picture this, I'm driving down the road on a back road, minding my own business, but always keeping your head on a swivel, looking left, looking right, looking for some kind of old car, and I found it. I just caught barely the roof line of this 49 Chevy right here, and I about had a heart attack. I jumped out of the truck, ran up, looked at it, and realized I know exactly who owns this car. I go to church with him. So the next Sunday, I was right there with him right after church and saying, hey, do you care if we actually come out here and work on this car? And he said he would love for us to. So today we are going to attempt to get this 49 Chevy running and driving for the first time in years, basically. So from my understanding, and I'm not well versed in the old Chevrolet stuff here in the early 40s, this is a 49 Chevy and it's got Deluxe written on the side. Decoded the VIN tag to figure out that it was a 49. It is a 4-door, and somebody's put some interesting wheel options on here. Not really sure how that wound up on here, but they look pretty good. I mean, maybe not on this application for my taste, but hey, everybody likes what they like. Inside we've got some decent interior. I've seen a lot worse, I've seen a lot better. A couple pinholes in the floor, but really not that bad overall. And I got to digging around and I noticed that this seat had been recovered twice. So this is like a blanket, basically like a bed sheet over the original material, and then they recovered it again. So maybe this was like something to go between the two, possibly. But I bet you that seat looked good at some point in its life. We've got the old-fashioned cassette player. Back seat, we've got nothing sitting back here, but I think there's a possibility the back seat could be in the trunk. We're going to try and open it up here in just a second. But again, we have the beautiful authentic barn dust. Been sitting here for a few years now, and it was driven into the spot, just hasn't had the chance to really mess with it the way that he wanted to. So what I think we ought to do, try to drive it out of here, get it to run nice, and clean it up really good, and see what we can do with it. Maybe take it down the road. This trunk key is awful, but I got it to come unlock, and there's no back seat. But the trunk floor, wow, that's really nice. And there's probably an original spare tire right there. I see a couple holes right here in the floor, nothing that can't be fixed. Looks like there's some new hardware, so I'm betting that means a new gas tank is under the car here. Let me take a look. Oh man, it's brand new. A brand new gas tank in here. I don't know why I was even worried about old gas. It's got a good gas tank. So that's awesome. Let's figure this one out. Okay. A little promising under the hood here. Underneath the hood we've got an inline 6, and I'm gonna assume it's all original. We've got some newer hoses. Looks like a nicer belt. So it's had some work done to it at some point. The battery in here is from 2017, so it may not have, been sitting here a long time, but it just needs some love, and that's what we're here to do. So I'm going to do, everything that I can to make sure we do this right, and check the oil in the dipstick, and I pulled the whole tube out with it, so that's good. But it has oil in it, but it's a little bit dirty, so I think that's okay. We can run it on that, but I think we definitely need to change it. Which one's the ground? That one there. It's a guaranteed runner at this point now. Whoa, it's hot. Oh yeah. Hello? could have a no spark issue here. I can pull a spark plug and just see, check out if we have any kind of spark to it. I mean, the voltage to the battery's stout. It's got plenty of power. It just doesn't want to run. Check our coil, check our distributor. Let's see. Let me just pull a spark plug real fast. So I'm going to take and lay this spark plug wire right here. Lay it across a good ground, which I'm hoping that this valve cover has a good enough ground. We're going to see if we can see a spark right here. So you guys watch. Tell me if you see a spark. I'm going to put that back in. And we're going to see if we're even getting fuel up to the carburetor. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. The old, what is that, a Carter? Yep. I'm going to see if I'm getting any kind of fuel here. I don't reckon that I am. Which we do have a choke function that might help out a little bit. I mean, I see fuel down there. Hey, Levi, work the pedal. It's getting gas. Okay, that's good. Do you see that handle that said C on it?
Yeah.
Try and work it. That should be the choke. Yeah, keep going. Okay, that's closed. Oh yeah, we want to close it. We're getting spark. Okay, leave it there. We're getting spark, and we're getting fuel. That's good. Oh, that's hot. Dang. Let me check the bottom of the cap. It looks good. Okay, do it again. So you'll learn from your pappy. You take your old $10 bill. Typically you can take $1 or $5, but we're going 10 because we really want this thing to run. Take this bill here, run it in between the contacts of the points, file it off a little bit, and it should help out. Oh, we got a good spark now. That's all it was. Those contacts needed good cleaning. I mean, we went from barely even being able to see any kind of blue light to this thing looks like about to catch on fire. Oh, hey. Don't forget, when you put your distributor cap on, always put your rotor button in, because that will make it not run. So you heard the car actually try to fire, but whenever I actually went back and checked the points, they did not work anymore. So what I've got here is a new set of contacts right here. These came from O'Reilly. They had it in stock, which I was amazed for a 49 Chevrolet like that, but they do actually have that in stock. Ow. I keep touching the stupid positive terminal on the battery. And it's shocking me. It's like, ow, that hurts. What is that? Oh, it's the battery. Ow! Ow! Grounded myself out. Perfect. Try it. Yeah. Idles like it's brand new now. Look at that. All it takes is a set of points. Dang. making our way to go get this car washed for the first time in a while. I'm going downhill. The brakes work okay, so that's good. The clutch engage is super low, so I'm having a hard time with my left leg keeping it pressed in. The tire in the back rubs. It sounds like a dying dog. But other than that, brand new. Oh, we're crossing a creek. Yeah! Didn't know they made them in four-wheel drive, did you? Shot third. Oh, just kidding. Tell you about the windshield? What windshield? I can't see out the windshield. That was a lot. Power steering and really wide tires are a must. Manual steering and really wide tires is a burden. Well, I gotta say, this 1949 Chevrolet, it's a lot of fun. Got to take it back on the road, clean it up, and I gotta say, it looks very nice. And it's got some quirks, it's got some issues, but despite all that, it's a great car. So Levi, I hope you enjoy it, man.
Appreciate it.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go.